guess Tessa Blair still contemplating this time with the Women's Tag Team Champions. And she'll even be competing in her match at Pandemonium. Because I have to agree with Hope and Harmony, what they say. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I would like to see if Hope and Harmony has what it takes to put away Tessa Blair. It seems like so far no one's been able to do that as of late. Not since Wildfire eliminated her back at Square of Despair. But we gotta move on here. Crimshana Blade has been asked to come out here by the Enforcer Nick Willis. And we saw earlier tonight Ursula Arellano trying to negotiate with the Enforcer Nick Willis to use the loopholes in her contract that allows her to do whatever she wants, because the Enforcer need to let her still compete here in the UWA. That's how badly he wanted her to stay in the UWA, because last year her contract expired. She was contemplating joining either TNA or WWE. But but the Enforcer convinced Ursula Arellano to not use those loopholes to automatically book this match, because the Enforcer convinced Ursula Arellano to convince Crimshana Blade to agree or disagree to this match. That's been eluding Ursula Arellano for weeks now. Ursula Arellano has been trying to convince both physically and verbally to challenge Ursula Arellano for the WWE Championship at Pandemonium. So far, Crimshana Blade has said no every single time. Last week, Crimshana Blade, she said that the reason why she won't challenge her, even though she thinks she is somewhat worthy, because she knows no matter how passionate Ursula Arellano is to compete for the WWE Championship, she is not convinced that Ursula Arellano will not have to cheat in order to win. Let's face it, folks. Ursula Arellano spent almost a year and a half cheating to maintain her women's title, or less than almost a year. Was putting up the women's championship back in 2010 and the earlier part of 2011. I don't blame Crimshana Blade for having these doubts about Ursula Arellano. But you heard Enforcer earlier tonight, if you want to convince Crimshana Blade, don't go to Enforcer, go to Crimshana Blade to convince her, not the Enforcer. And there we have it, folks. I guess finally we're going to see these two face for the double. Oh, look at this! Oh, for some reason, why did Crimshana Blade throw that first shot on the Ursula Arellano for the handshake, agreeing to this matchup? And now we have ourselves a brouhaha between Ursula Arellano and Crimshana Blade once again here. Oh, it throws in the corner. Oh, follows that huge release German suplex. I mean, you saw the handshake, folks. Finally, we're going to see Ursula Arellano, Crimshana Blade, the WWE Championship at Pandemonium. But, God, I mean, after that huge Samoan-ass drop, followed by those back-mounted punches. And Crimshana Blade is going to town on Crimshana Blade here. Ursula falling that rollover there. was a big boot. So about that going from behind here. Crimshana Blade bows out with those elbow shots. Drives the knees down to Ursula Arellano there. Man, it's like these two are feeling each other, just giving each other a taste of what to expect at Pandemonium 12. It's about freaking damn time that Crimshana Blade finally accepted Ursula's challenge. It's definitely a huge match at Pandemonium. Look at these huge shots on the ropes there. We just heard Ursula just like she's willing to sacrifice all those freelance loopholes that grants her ultimate power and control over her own career here. Which means that now she's going to go back to following the rules like everybody else. These two just sizing each other up here. Oh, go for that bonus hour super kick, but Crimshana Blade actually dodges it. And again, dodges it again, hightails out of there, but now Crimshana Blade uncharacteristically walking away from the fight here. Usually that's intrinsic with Ursula Arellano's character. But I guess Crimshana Blade has seen enough here, so I guess we'll see these two meet at Pandemonium 12 finally for the women's, or for the Double X Championship. It's hard to imagine that it took Ursula Arellano to sacrifice all of her freedoms here in the UWA just to get this one match, and I hope Ursula makes it worth her while to sacrifice everything to get this match. Well, folks, we're going back to an interview with Koko, and saying goodbye right now is the Higginator. Oh, come on. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. This is a damn shame. Look at this. And it's getting this cheap shot here. It's attacking Koko from behind here. Typical damn Asian sensation with this Pearl Harbor screw job all over Koko here. And Koko's motionless. And you see the Higginator is trying to damage, trying to signal for some help back there. Hopefully we can get some for Koko. But folks, it's just over a few weeks from now, of course, the 12th annual Pandemonium, the biggest event in the entire, the one show you do not want to miss all year long. Of course, Pandemonium live Sunday, May 6th from the Bank of America Stadium, sold out, by the way, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Possibly 87,000 fans could be in attendance here to see history in the making. Now we finally have the complete card for you folks. We have 12 historic matches at Pandemonium 12. Indeed, folks, at this night, the apocalypse could be summoned upon the entire UWA. With the matches we have in store, I mean, we just gotta look at it, folks. We got Renegade Diva finally challenging Vaquera one-on-one. These women battling verbally for the better part of a year since Vaquera came to the UWA over a year ago, but finally still on the grandest stage. And of course, we found out just moments ago the Double X champion will be defended by Crimshana Blade by Ursula Arellano, who's determined to win the Double X championship and bring prestige back to the women's prestige title, the Double X championship. Ursula Arellano, Crimshana Blade, the Double X championship. And of course, we found out on Assault that Luke Fowler and Destroyer will finally face the one-on-one. Destroyer, he said it's going to be a squash. Luke Fowler says because he's disciplined, he will prove the Destroyer wrong and who's truly the weakest link of the Warriors of the world. And of course, Cinder, Lord Mag, these two men have been fighting each other backstage, attacking each other on the ramp, destroying each other, getting each other involved in their matches ever since Claim of Fame. Finally, 1-1, this match will be booked. Cinder versus Lord Magma. And we found out by the Inforcer Nicholas on Assault it will be a TLC match for the final wish on the Master Ring as Yuri Lowell, Murphy Law, and Mitch Larson will fight for the Master Ring in a huge triple threat TLC match. If this is taught me anything, TLC matches that Pandemonium will undoubtedly deliver. Don't want to miss it. And speaking of don't wanting to miss, here comes the Gang Warfare match as the Lost Society faces the Mythbusters and Keenan and Kel. The Mythbusters and Keenan and Kel are here to defend the honor of the tag team scene where the Lost Society will just take over. And of course, the women's tag team title match still in jeopardy. Tessa Blair Wildfire versus the women's tag team champions Hope and Harmony. The big question is, will Tessa Blair agree to still compete? And if she does, will she and Wildfire even coexist in this huge tag team matchup? And then, folks, it's the fight of the Phenoms. The Enigma versus Vicious. These men have known each other for 15 years. Finally, these two men are ready to do battle one-on-one on the grandest stage to see who truly deserves the title as the UWA's Phenom. And folks, this match can single-handedly change the fate, the future of the Double X's here in UWA in an anything goes matchup. Pink Angel and Tan will team up to face Koko and Loca, where the winning team will choose the fate of the losing team. You don't want to miss this one, folks. It's a huge match you don't want to miss. Another huge tag match you don't want to miss. It'll be a winner-take-all match. The No Limits title, the tag team title will be on the line. The Space Cowboys versus the Franchise Nation. And what makes this match so unique and historic will come the first ever Full House champion, Gene Starwin or Von Coop. And then in the Double X main event, it's going to be Eryn and Emeny challenging Stacey Hardy for Women's Championship to see who is indeed the most dominant Double X in UWA's history. 13-time Women's Champion or the Ice. Something's got to give. Who will become the victor? In the main event, Quinn Rampage Jackson defends the gold against Planet X with Brock Lesnar, the special outside enforcer, a historic match, and a movable force being the Incredible Force, the movable object being the Incredible Force. Don't miss the main event, don't miss Pandemonium 12, folks.